Joining me now, the president of Judicial Watch, Tom Fitton. And of course, Judicial Watch is known for trying to get things like those text messages, and you've been FOIAing all along. And we got new information. What stands out to you in that IG report about bias at the FBI?
Well, when you have the lead investigator in both the Clinton email investigation and for a time the Trump-Russia investigation saying that he wanted to stop Donald Trump from being president, it doesn't get much worse than that in terms of showing bias by the FBI. And now the circle has expanded into additional FBI investigators and lawyers on that team, both in the Clinton email and Trump-Russia investigation. Look, both investigations, Harris, have been irredeemably compromised by that bias. And just because there's no direct evidence, and the IG was being careful and lawyerly here, there's plenty of circumstantial evidence that bias infected the analysis, bias affected the steps taken and what steps they chose to take, both aggressive against Donald Trump and very careful with Hillary Clinton. It's just magical. All these decisions that prosecutors in the Obama Justice Department and the Obama FBI came up with that fell down on the side of Hillary Clinton, while at the same time operating, we now know, a spy campaign against the Trump campaign in league, literally in league, with Clinton Fusion, with the Clinton DNC paid for Fusion GPS team.
Right.
Unbelievable. The same group were making decisions in both cases.
Let me stand in and step in, rather. You know how much of a field day that attorneys will have with the phrase that you used over and over, circumstantial evidence of this. You know, that the thinking is that look for the actual evidence. And isn't there some? I mean, haven't we just learned that they're calling them agents 1 through 5 now, these other people they want to look at who were at the FBI, who were text messaging things as incendiary politically as what we saw between Strzok and Page?
Well, you know, this is not a legal decision. This is a political issue. The American people should look at this report, see how they bent over backwards to protect Hillary Clinton, and then look at these text messages and draw their own conclusions as to whether their anti-Trump, pro-Clinton bias impacted their decision-making. They didn't want to go after Huma Abedin's emails. They didn't think much of the fact that Clinton's people had lied to them repeatedly. At least one IT official lied to them at least twice, but said it was okay because he told the truth the third time. Can you imagine anyone in Trump world getting such deference, Harris?
I want to step in and just quickly say, Chairman Goodlatte, House Judiciary, on a little while ago said that, basically echoing what you're talking about, that there was special treatment for Hillary Clinton in that email investigation. The Democrat that I had on, Congressman Denny Heck, though, said that there's something in here for everybody, and he has no idea what other reason James Comey would have. You know, it wasn't bias. It must have been some other reason. Your thoughts?
Well, there's something in there for Hillary Clinton to the extent that James Comey was willing to throw her under the bus a little bit in order to defend his reputation and his, quote, institution from the obvious charges of corruption that were going to be leveled as a result of treating her with kid gloves. So while Hillary Clinton was ultimately protected because of corruption in the Justice Department and the FBI, James Comey, in order to make himself look good, violated her rights by attacking her in the press conference.
Tom, I got to bring you back. Democrats and Republicans agree on those last few words you spoke. Nobody is in favor of James Comey. Thank you very much.